What's going on, everybody? It's Antonio from Akari Press. We're on the Indiegogo. $68,549. Santana, baby. Triple cover pack is, of course, still ongoing. If you want it, head on over to Indiegogo or just type in akaripress.com. It'll take you right there. Link, of course, is in the description. All right. So, I pulled this up. This gentleman is Piper Boy William, / Red Pill. You can see this right here. And now, who is this gentleman? You may not have ever heard of him, and until a few hours ago, I'd never heard of him myself. But let's examine it a little bit closer. All right, now this is someone you may have heard of. This is DJ Academic's page, and DJ Academics got the video from this gentleman's page, because it seems like most of the places that had this video up on Instagram, they've been forced to take it down. 50 Cent posted this video. Now, Piper Boy William, he ran into Young Buck. Young Buck and 50 Cent have been in this little beef over the last few months. Buck is trying to get out of his contract with G Unit, and 50 been hitting him with oh, you mess with men, you've been messing with transgender, blah blah blah. He been hitting him with that non-stop, stopping Buck from being able to put music out. Buck had a video up on YouTube for Skyscrapers, if I'm not mistaken, and because Buck is still under contract from to G Unit Records, 50 was able to go to YouTube and say, hey, we got the copyright on this, you need to take it down. And they had to take Buck's video down. So he's really stepping on Buck's neck and making it where Buck can't really work like he wants to. But the trolling just won't, and I've said this, I feel like 50 needs to leave Buck alone. He needs to just go ahead and whatever that is, work it out, get your lawyers and work a deal out. But now it's starting to spill over. The fans are feeling like they can run up on Buck and just say whatever to him or whatever. So Buck's out here shopping. Look like he at Whole Foods. He's got a young lady with him. And this gentleman, Piper Boy Williams, rolls up on Buck and he's like, hey, he's like, yo, Buck, what's going on? 50 say you in the trannies, all this. And he's fronting Buck out. And Buck, as you can see here, I don't want to play the video. I actually have it. I downloaded it. But I don't want to play the video because, as I mentioned, it seems like some the places that are putting the actual video up, they're getting struck and they're having to remove it. So it is there. But what I would say is, like, yeah, he rolled up on Buck and he was like, yo, yeah, 50 say you in the trannies, you owe 50 money, you need to pay, you know, and all this, and Buck's trying to tell him, he's like, hey man, get the camera off me, and you know, they keep going back and forth, and then Buck was like, and then, well, the dude was like, oh, okay, we finna fight, and then Buck was like, nah, we ain't finna scrap, man. He said, I got something for you in the car, and then Piper Boy Williams is like, well, I got something in the car too. So it sounded like they both had them things on them. But my point on stuff like this is very dangerous. People have been clowning Buck because, again, I heard the phone call. The phone call with Young Buck and the transgender woman is out there. Whether Buck, you know, Buck has been like deleting people on his Instagram and doing all this because, you know, people are going on there and been trolling on his page and all that, you know, and when he sees it, he'll block them and delete it and all this kind of stuff. But that call is out there. Millions of people heard it. And I mean, I've heard it, you know, and it is what it is. The call's out there. Buck needs to just accept that. But to the people that feel like they need to run up on him and try to get drama started, because my main thing is, let me actually go to his Instagram, because he was living off of this. 50 Cent actually posted this video, and I guess 50 they deleted the video off of 50's page, but 50 put it up, and he was so happy. He was like, oh, 50 acknowledged me, because he actually linked. A lot of times I see 50 or put stuff up and he won't link back, but he actually linked to this dude's Instagram. So Let me see here. Here it is right here. And this is the screen because he was eating off this. So he was like, oh man, 50 acknowledged me. And so here it is, 50 Cent for the clear version. Go to Piper Boy Williams. He's adding him and everything. He's just loving it. He's like, oh man, 50 acknowledged me. Boom. And he got another. Here it is. He's happy. Oh, DJ Academics put this up on. He put my video up. So this video is being seen millions and millions of times now. And then obviously, like I said, some people flagged it and got it removed. And so he's like, Butt Gang flagged video. Oh well, it's all over YouTube. And here's another, and he's showing 50. He, like I said, the 50 thought it was funny. I didn't. I wish 50 hadn't put that energy out there. And once you take somebody's troll video and put it up, they and give them the attention they want, this is dangerous. And the main thing, the reason I'm saying is everybody, whatever you think of Buck, whether you think he was, and like I said, the phone call is out there of Buck talking to the transgender person. I've heard it. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people have heard the call. He can deny that, but that phone call is there. It's there. I'm not debating that. What I am saying is, let's look at Buck's history. Buck's been to jail multiple times. Buck stabbed somebody. Remember, he was at the Vibe Awards, and the guy, they were all sitting down at the table, because they were like serving a meal there. I guess maybe at the pre-award ceremony or whatever, they was having a meal, so they all at the table chilling. I know Dr. Dre was there, and guy ran up on him and was getting a little disrespectful. I think the guy was dissing Dre, and Buck grabbed he grabbed a knife off the table and stabbed the dude right there, and it's on camera. This is Buck. So whether you think Buck is gay or whatever, just because somebody is gay, don't mean that they a punk. He's shown repeatedly that he is about that life. And one thing on the video is, even when he said, he was like, hey, I got something in the car for you. He letting the dude know something can happen. I'm just saying, don't, for anybody out there, and you see somebody like this in public and you feel like, hey, I'm finna troll them and have a moment. There's been multiple times, what was it, the baby, that the rapper The Baby, he was at the Louis Vuitton store, and another rapper, that rapper had on his Instagram, he had just been making these little trolling posts, talking all that stuff. He was like, oh man, the baby's a punk, he ain't got no talent, people out here, they know who the real is and all this. He's sitting there, he's trying to get his weight up by dissing him. And then he ran into the baby at the Louis Vuitton store. And it didn't go the way he thought it was going to go. He ended up catching, that video went viral, where the baby beat him down so bad that he's sitting there, well, I guess his pants was sagging or something, but in the video, he laying on the ground and he ain't got his pants on and stuff. And they said the baby hit him so hard, they said the baby broke his hand putting the beats on that dude. But then he was back on Instagram like, oh man, I got jumped by like 3 dudes, and I got over 150,000 new followers. So he's excited that people will follow. I was like, yeah, they following you because you the guy that got beat up, and millions of people saw you get beat up. That's what if they buy your records, if you can monetize it, then so be it. But I'm just saying, don't be a victim. So if you see someone like Buck out there who has a known criminal jacket and is known to, he's known to be about that life, I would not recommend going up, whether you think you being funny or you just joking around, to go and confront this man, because something could happen. You know what I'm saying? He's proven he's not somebody that just in the studio making up rhyme. He's proven that he's willing to do things. So it's not smart to run up on him like that And this guy is, I mean, like I said, it thrilled him that 50 Cent shouted him out, and it thrilled him that Academics put it up. That's dangerous. Hey guys, don't be a statistic. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Cause I got a homie that I used to work with, and I mean this brother was like 6'4", and he was a gay brother. He did, he cross dressed, and he did like drag shows and everything. People always thought because he was that way that they could. And I'm telling you, he'll pull out a blade on you. He'll pull out a gun on you in a minute. He was not. I mean, and like I said, built like a damn fullback. That dude was. Don't think because somebody is into men that they a punk, man. Don't think you can just roll up on people like that. But hey, it's not smart. Just whatever you think personally of people with different lifestyles and everything, everybody ain't gonna go for it. Just think you can roll up on somebody, and you could end up on World Star. So I'm just saying that just please, people, be careful. Be careful out there, people. Just when you see somebody out there, you gotta be treat everybody with respect. But I thought that was crazy. Like I said, I wish 50 hadn't put that video up. 50's taking it down now, but man, this is crazy. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. And if you guys want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on this YouTube channel. Everywhere is at Akari Press. And if you type in AkariPress.com, it will take you directly to my Indiegogo campaign for my comic book series brand with the phenomenal Kanan White. We're on Teespring. We're on Amazon.com. The links to those are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm out.